Caribbean citizenship by investment is one step closer to losing access to Europe and the Schengen area, just like Vanuatu lost the access. I have a second passport myself. I've helped many people around the world get second citizenship, and that is literally what we do here at Wealthy Expat. We have many 5-star reviews of clients that have gotten a second passport, moved to other countries, gotten second residency, and I deeply care about the citizenship community. The European Parliament has recently voted to cancel that visa-free access to the Schengen area to any country that has a citizenship for sale program without a genuine link. A genuine link meaning if you live in a country, if you have a business in a country, if you have a home somewhere, if you spend a significant amount of time somewhere, or you have investments in that country. For example, Portugal has a program where you get citizenship after 5 years, the Portuguese Golden Visa. But you need to have a genuine link because you need to have investments in the country for over 5 years. You need to speak some of the language or take Portuguese lessons, so that qualifies as a genuine link, even though you're not living in Portugal. The problem that they have is with countries that you can just pay, never go to that country, even though they're checking due diligence, they're checking your background, they're checking who you are, making sure that your money is legit. They still have a problem with this, even though illegal immigration, they can freely come into the European Union, no problem. But those people that want to invest into a country, get citizenship, and then have access to Europe, no, we can't possibly have that. That needs to be cut. And now it's moving over to the next level of parliament to be voted and to be actually enforced. As noted by IMI Daily here, the LIBE Committee of the European Parliament acknowledges sovereign rights over citizenship, but insists that countries should be deterred from using visa-free access to the Union as a tool for leveraging individual investment for citizenship. And this is very true. Whenever you see these ads for Caribbean citizenship, the first thing that you see is visa-free access to 140 something countries, visa-free access to the Schengen area. And in most cases, most people getting these citizenships are getting it to have more visa-free access around the world. For example, an Indian citizen or a Nigerian citizen or any of these citizenships that don't have access to the Schengen area, they get these citizenships in order to get more visa-free access. They're not getting it because they have a link to that country. They're not getting it because they see themselves living in that country or investing in that country in the future. They get it only for the purpose of having more visa-free travel. And obviously, the European Parliament has a problem with this. The European Union and these Caribbean programs for more than a year now have been fighting back and forth. You see this meme right here. The European Union is saying, implement all these CBI changes to address our concerns. And then the CBI countries say, and once we do everything you ask, we can keep visa-free travel, right? And then the European Union looks at them, and then we can keep visa-free travel, right? Well, no, they implemented all these changes. They made the due diligence process longer and harder. Now it takes over a year to get a Caribbean passport. And even with all those changes, even with canceling citizenships with illegal discounting, and because there are programs, for example, like Grenada and St. Kitts have a lot of illegal discounting where an agent, and these are very reputable companies with thousands of 5-star reviews, and they'll tell you, oh, you don't need to spend $250K on St. Kitts passport. You can just spend $150K, and we do a real estate financing deal where you can get citizenship through this real estate financing, and then you get it, and you don't get it in a legal way, and then it can get revoked in the future. They're cutting a lot of those agents. They're cleaning up the program. And even with all these cleaning up, even with all these changes, still the European Parliament, the European Commission wants to remove that visa-free travel. What I think the European Parliament also wants to do is to show future countries that might launch a citizenship by investment program, for example, like the Republic of Georgia. A couple of weeks ago, they announced a 250,000 euro investment program where you can just invest or give them 250,000 euros and they would give you a Georgian passport. The European Parliament basically wants to show all these countries, if you launch a passport for sale, if you launch a citizenship by investment program, we will cut your access. Georgia currently has access to the Schengen area, and they are basically showing, look, all these little islands that are having citizenship by investment programs, we will cut their access. So anybody that dares to launch a citizenship by investment program and get these thousands of people into the program, they will also lose it. Because you also have programs like El Salvador, for example, but the volume is nowhere near the volume of these Caribbean programs. These Caribbean programs get thousands of people per year. And tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of people have gotten citizenship in these Caribbean countries. In El Salvador, we're talking about a couple hundred or maximum 1,000, 1,500 people that have gotten this citizenship. And the price point is so high that it's out of reach for so many people. And these other, for example, citizenship by investment countries, where you invest a lot of money into the country, you have to show a genuine link. You have to show a business. You have to hire people. You have to pay taxes. You have to buy property in that country. You have to hold it for a certain amount of time. You have to spend time in these countries. The EU Parliament is okay with those countries. They're not okay with people buying their way into the Schengen area, even though they have all these illegal immigrants that keep coming in freely. They pay them if they come freely. For example, Portugal, they pay people a certain amount of money per month if they come in as an asylum seeker, even though they're not a real asylum seeker. And then these people end up getting passports in the European Union, in the UK. So obviously, there's a hypocrisy there. Now, what's the solution if you're going to get a St. passport, Caribbean citizenship by investment, or you already have one? Because I have some clients that were, for example, American. They got a St. passport, they renounced, and now they're thinking, I'm going to lose that visa-free access to the Schengen area. I'm going to lose other countries visa-free. What should I do? There's two main solutions. You either get another citizenship by exception. You get a Portuguese golden visa to get Portuguese citizenship. After 5 years, you go live in a place like Argentina for 2 years. You get an Argentinian passport, which is not going to lose that Schengen access. Or you get some sort of residency permit in Europe. For example, a golden visa in Greece, in Latvia, in Hungary. That's a 10-year up to 20-year golden visa. That would give you that access to the Schengen area, and then you wouldn't care. Obviously, more permanent is to get another citizenship, to start a business somewhere, to hire people somewhere. We can obviously give you all the best options depending on your particular profile. All you have to do, book a call with the link in the description. We'll discuss all the options we have and which one fits best for you. If you're a millionaire and multimillionaire, then you definitely want to check out this video right here on the exclusive citizenship programs available only for the ultra rich, programs that are not advertised out there, that are much better than Caribbean citizenship programs. You definitely want to check out the video right here and learn all your options.